Thank you. I'm Kemal, and I'll be talking about Funimate. So Funimate is a different kind of mobile video editor app with a vibrant community. It is optimized for this emerging short video loop formats. You know, these animated GIFs or Vine video loops. So Funimate is the best app to create this kind of media. So it was launched on April this year. And at our launch, it was featured as a best new app by Apple. And it was featured in the sharing selfies category as the #1 app in more than 100 countries. So we could say we were the #1 selfie app in the world in App Store. We so far have 110,000 downloads, and almost all are from US. And one thing we are very proud of is our users love Funimate. So the average rating we have is 4.7 with I think 1,500 ratings or so far, and when you read the reviews, they are phenomenal. And I'll show you how our product looks like. We are on a crowded market, but it's not mature at all. The way we are attacking is we are trying to be different. We are attacking this creative young audience, and especially after the schools were open in US, Funimate is becoming quite big. Every month we have 80,000 videos captured with Funimate, and for the past few weeks we are having 15% week-on-week growth in US and Canada. So with the passionate users we have and with this traction we got, we are working very hard to make the same impact in creative visual storytelling than with these guys. So our team are 2 technical founders who used to work at Nokia Research Center with PhDs. We are behind many innovations currently used by millions of people. For example, I was leading the research of the Cinemagraph app that comes preloaded with all the Windows phones. And that's about it. Thank you very much.
How many daily active users do you have?
It's around, I think it's around 2,000.
2,000 daily actives. Yeah. And how many of those come back every single day?
Okay, I don't know that exact number.
I mean, what does your retention look like?
When you have retention, people mean different things with retention. What we are tracking is after a single month, how many are still coming.
But so not monthly actives, though. How many times do they come back during the course of the month?
Okay, that exact number I don't know on top of my head.
This is a hyper-important stat that you need. Well,
the one thing we're tracking is there's this Distimo number for photo and video category, which is like after a month, there's 20% is still coming back. In our case, it's like 25%.
Okay. I mean, we've made several photo and video investments.
Yes.
And you need to look at frequency and repeat usage. Yes. This is...
So our retention, one thing is it's quite increasing. So when we first launched, we didn't have some of the features we had. So we were tracking how people are using, and they're actively telling us what they need. And it's improving every day.
Sorry, just there's no charge for this, or there is a charge for this?
It's a free app, and the demo I showed you, we just submitted to Apple App Store. So that's the 2.0 version, which we will be selling some creative effect packs as in-app purchase. And we are trying to have active users as much as possible, so to have some engagement marketing with some brands. But that will come later.
And sorry, the 15% week-over-week growth, that's on downloads?
That's on new users, yeah, downloads.
That's on what?
New users, so downloads.
Downloads, okay. Yeah. And I guess how many weeks are you gathering that stat across that you're making that?
Yeah, summer was quite flat, and it was after the schools were open. And the reason is some of the stuff we have none of the editor apps out there have it. I mean, we have some really innovative, cool stuff that the kids like. So They just show it to your friends. Word of mouth marketing is cool. You need to have it.
Okay.
So it started to increase after the schools are open.
Anyway, I mean, that's a great stat that'll catch my attention. However, usually I'll dig in pretty hard on that. So if you're quoting me 15% week over week growth, I kind of want to see the last 6 to 8 weeks and see that you're not giving me a bullshit number that just kind of bopped up over the last week or two. So if that's sustained and for real, great. But expect when you give a real investor that number that they're going to crawl up your ass to make sure those stats.
I would love to have a chat with you.
Okay.
It's the retention that they're going to crawl you over, not the growth.
Agreed.
Because
Yeah,
if they come once, they download the app, they make a video, and you never see them again.
Yeah.
Right?
One thing I
that's the
want to
issue.
say is, I mean, the stuff we are doing, it's quite different than others. I mean, we are taking a 1.5 seconds of video and we are looping it, and we are having some really interesting effects for that format.
I mean,
so,
again, that's a nice pitch, but the video loop that you had was interesting, but it was the same frame shot in about like 4 different ways. So actually, that wasn't proof of you being amazing.
Yeah. Where are you based?
Istanbul.
Where?
Istanbul.
Istanbul. Oh, cool. Okay.
I used to live in Finland for 10 years, then we
great.
quit our jobs
Anyway,
to make this a reality.
it's an interesting story and probably worth taking a little bit deeper look at. But I kind of agree. The retention metrics and other things are going to be whether that really drives huge growth or not.
Yeah.
I
Do
agree
you have an Android version coming?
We are now testing different things in iOS.
Okay.
In the coming months, we are planning, but not in the pipeline yet.
Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Awesome.